Today I'm going to show you how to make a Larksfoot stitch in crochet. This is a pretty cute little pattern which I think looks good for scarves or blankets, but if you know me, that's my favorite things to make. But anyway, feel free to use this for anything that you're wanting to do. To start, we need to make some chains, and we want to do those in multiples of 8 plus 5. So for this tutorial, I'm going to make 21 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Now we want to go to the 4th chain from our hook, and remember, we never count the one that's on our hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there, we're going to make a double crochet. We're also going to double crochet into the next chain. Then we're going to chain 1. We'll skip a chain and then double crochet into the next 3. One, 2, 3, chain 1, skip a chain, double crochet into the next 3, and that's pretty much the pattern for this row. So there's 1, 2, 3, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the last 3, 1, 2, 3, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn our work. These 3 will count as the first double crochet on this row, so we're going to move to the next stitch and make a double crochet into it. And we'll also double crochet into the next one. Then we're going to chain 1, skip that chain, and go to the 3 double crochets from the previous row, and we want to do double crochets into the top of those. And that's pretty much the pattern for this row. You just want it to line up with your bottom row. So there's my second one. And the third one. Chain 1, skip the chain, double crochet into the next 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the last 3. 1, 2, and the last one you'll do in the center of those 3 chains that you skipped in the very beginning. And that's going to finish off your first color, so all you're going to do is just snip your working yarn and finish tying it off. Then you want to grab your next color. You'll make a circle, insert your hook underneath the circle, grab the yarn and pull it through, and that way when you pull the yarn taut, you'll have a knot on your hook. And if you need more information on how to do things like this or any of the individual stitches in this pattern, just visit my channel because I have individual tutorials on how to do all those. So now to get started, we're going to go to the last stitch that we made, insert our hook, pull the yarn through, pull it through the loop that was already on our hook. Then we want to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn our work. Now we're going to skip over to the last double crochet in that set of 3, and we're going to make a double crochet into the top of it. And then to create the spike in that lark's foot, we're going to yarn over, go down to the bottom row, insert our hook through that loop, pull the yarn through and pull it up so it won't be tight. If it's tight, it'll scrunch your work down. And then finish off our double crochet as normal. And then we'll double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet into the next, and that's pretty much the pattern for this row. So we're ready for our next spike, so yarn over, insert our hook into the space from the first row, pull the yarn through and up, and then finish off our double crochet as normal. Double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet into the next, yarn over, insert our hook into the space from the previous row, or the first row rather, pull the yarn through and up, finish out as normal, double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next one, yarn over, insert our hook into the space from the first row, pull the yarn up, finish out as normal, double crochet into the next one, chain 1, and then double crochet into the last stitch, which is really that chain 3 space from the previous row. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn our work. Actually, you want to chain 4 because that's going to count as your first double crochet and chain for that chain space, because you want this row to line up with your bottom row. So now we're going to go over to the first double crochet and we're going to double crochet into it, and also the next 2. then chain 1, skip the space, double crochet into the next 3. And that's pretty much the pattern for this row. So there's 1, 2, 3, chain 1, skip over to the next set, double crochet into the tops of those, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the tops of these, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and then the last double crochet you'll want to do into the 3rd chain that you made from the previous row. So 1, 2, 3, because that one will count as the space, the 4th one will. Alright, and that will finish off this color. So we're going to do just like we did before. We're going to snip our working yarn and finish tying it off. Then go back to our last color or use a different color. You know, it's totally up to you. Go to the last stitch that we made, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through the loop that was already on there, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn our work. Now we want to yarn over, go down to that first row of the purple, insert our hook, grab the yarn, pull it through and up, that way it doesn't scrunch it down. Finish off our double crochet just as normal, then double crochet into the very next stitch, chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet into the next one, and that's pretty much it for this row. We're just going to yarn over, go down to that space created in the first row of purple, pull it up, finish out as normal, double crochet into the next one, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, make another spike, double crochet into the next one, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, make our spike, double crochet into the next. So see, it's actually a really easy pattern. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, make the spike, and then in that chain 4 space you want to go to the 3rd chain, 1, 2, 3, and make your last double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn your work. And that's pretty much the pattern. You just keep repeating rows 2 through 5 until you reach your desired height. And when you get done, you should end up with a pattern that looks like this. I hope this has been a helpful tutorial, and if so, please subscribe to the channel for more nifty tutorials and patterns. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll